Jury. Carlos the Kid broke well down at the rail. Tev's Fast Dash away in good order from between. Rushing forward, that is Runaway Jury. Max Attack came away in fourth. And we come back to the outside. It's Sexy Sailor, Low Key Legend, and Cheers to Standard. In the run to the turn, Runaway Jury from between runners comes up to take the lead with Tev's Fast Dash to his outside in second. Dropping back, Carlos the Kid. Max Attack moves up to his outside. It's a big gap back to the rest. Low Key Legend, Sexy Sailor, and Cheers to Standard. They move towards the quarter pole, and it's Tev's Fast Dash who's up to take a narrow advantage from Runaway Jury with Max Attack on the attack from the outside, and Max Attack comes calling for the lead, and he has opened up a length advantage from Runaway Jury as they straighten away. Tev's Fast Dash back to third, furlong to go, and it is Max Attack. He gets a good run off the turn, takes command, and starts to pull away. Max Attack the winner. Max Attack will win by about 4 in the end. Runaway Jury second, Tev's Fast Dash, and Low Key Legend.
Yes, hello everyone. This is another Evangeline Downs horse races. Because they had races on the 4th of July. That's right. Saturday, July 4th, 2026.
Top 4 on the board. The winner is 4, Max Attack. Second, 2, Runaway Jury. Third, 3, Tev's Fast Dash. And fourth, 6, Low Key Legend. We're 4, 2, 3, 6 unofficially in the first. 5 furlongs, 59 and 34 100 seconds.
Yep, that's why I'm releasing another video of this. I've been to this horse racing track quite a bit of times growing up. Then I didn't go for like 7 years, and then I finally made my return back on May 30th, where I released that big vlog there with my former French teacher, Missy Leclerc.
First race has gone official.
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt the announcer, the track announcer. And I checked to see, I wonder if they're having races on the 4th of July, and they did. Yeah, look at that. And somehow it was pouring down rain. Remember, this is in Opelousas, Louisiana. It's not that far away from where I live. It's about an hour, 15-minute drive or so.
Getting set to step into the winner's circle. That is Max Attack. 2-year-old bay colt, sired by Maximus Mischief. Out of the Maimonides mare, Mystic Blue. From Louisiana by Jay Adcock and Nathan Granger. This runner is owned by Norman Stables LLC of Robert Norman. Trained by Jade Gellner. Winning rider, Elio Barrera.
And yeah, it was pouring down rain somehow, because for me, it didn't rain at all. But they still had races on the 4th of July. How about that?
And race fans, we just received the note. You'll see it on the big board in the infield and in the paddock that we have taken the races off the turf. Races taken off the turf. All races will be run on the main track, and we'll get a status of what they're going to consider the main track, whether it'll be sloppy or sealed wet fast. We'll get that determination in a few minutes. $380 the win price for Max Attack. It's an exacta for $460, a trifecta $495, and a dime super for $434. Only 1 mile on the main track. Louisiana bred 3-year-olds and up. Allowance runners, none other than or non-2 lifer company. Scratch the 1 and the 10. Rolling double and pick 3, exacta, trifecta, superfecta. Start of the early pick 4. And we'll get a word on the pick 5 since this race has come off the turf with the official determination on how the pick 5 will play out momentarily. He's all body. Daddy's Code hustled out for some speed. Canimbus from the far outside. Island Cabana came away in good order as well. Pinched back there between Formulate and Inch Height 100 came together. Magumbo covers some extra ground, and the early trailer is Mardi Gras Empire. So as they make their way through the first couple of furlongs, it's Daddy's Code who gets to the front and steps away to lead by a length and a half. Canimbus on the chase from second. Inch Height 100 out wide in third. 2 lengths back, you'll find Island Cabana. Mardi Gras Empire looks to move up down at the fence. Formulate and Magumbo at the back. Midway down the backside, it is Daddy's Code loose on the lead. That lead now 2.5 lengths. Inch Height 100 looks to move up to the outside of Canimbus, or 3 lengths back to the pair of Island Cabana and Mardi Gras Empire. Magumbo tries to get going. He's out wide on the track as well, and Formulate is the trailer. And as they move into the turn, Daddy's Code splashing along on the lead. Now here's a rush down at the rail. Mardi Gras Empire comes through with a bold move down at the fence to get up into second, but is still 4 lengths from this leader as they make their way to the quarter pole. Island Cabana moves forward out wide, but they're all losing touch with this leader as Daddy's Code comes off the turn, leading by 5. Daddy's Code just splashing home out in the center of the racetrack and extending the margin. Daddy's Code just blowing this field away in gate-to-wire fashion. Daddy's Code is going to win this one by about a dozen. No doubt about it, Daddy's Code loved the slop. Daddy's Code, the easy winner. Mardi Gras Empire, Island Cabana, and Magumbo.
And as you can see, the track is sloppy because apparently it rained a lot. But it didn't rain for where I'm from, the capital city, which is like only about an hour drive.
Top 4 on the board, the winner 4, Daddy's Code. Second 2, Mardi Gras Empire. Third 3, Island Cabana. And fourth 8, Magumbo. 4, 2, 3, 8. Unofficially in the second. 1 mile in a minute 38 and 64 100 seconds.
But yeah, the horses, they can run in the rain on the sloppy tracks. And you heard the announcement, no races on the turf. But when I was there on May 30th, none of the races were on the turf. And it was a hot, sunny evening, I wonder why. None of the races that I went to were on the turf. But yeah, how cool is that? They had races on the 4th of July.
Second race, now official.
And that is Rob Toole, the announcer, track announcer. Try not to interrupt him or talking while he's talking.
$640 the win price for Daddy's Code.
So, yep, I was lucky to find these races for free. So that's awesome. And I think that's basically all I have to say. So, might play some music in between the races to make it more entertaining, which I have done before. Looks like the rain stopped. But the track is going to be muddy for the rest of the races, most likely.
And now getting set to step into the winner's circle, winning for the second time in a row, winning at first, asking for the new connections. Fresh off the claim, Daddy's Code, 5-year-old dark wave brown gelding sired by Wentz, out of the My Friend Max mare, My Hope's on You. Louisiana by Michelle Hamilton. Runner is owned by L&G Racing Stables of Joe Alfredo Castillo. Trained by Cesar Govea. Winning rider is Jose Luis Rodriguez. Works out to be a pretty good claim right off the bat. Claimed for $5,000. They turn around and win a $41,000 allowance purse. 4-2 exact at $23.20. Trifecta $59.80. A dime super $58.53. Again, there's a consolation double, a winning double, $13.90. Here's all party and home visit. Intent on getting the lead, but Get Them Justin fires through down at the fence. And Get Them Justin will beat him to the turn. Get Them Justin comes through to take the advantage from home visit. Crimson Storm came away in good order in third. And we have Birthday Party, Pinedale. Emerald Express spun out wide into that turn. He is last as they make their way towards the backside. It's Get Them Justin who charges forward, sets sail down the backside with a 3-length advantage. Home visit is second. Another 2 lengths back. We'll find Crimson Storm in third. Emerald Express moves up out in the center of the track to the outside of Birthday Party. Pinedale is between them. 7 lengths front to back as they make their way towards the half-mile pole, and Get Them Justin in command. That lead 2.5 lengths as they move into the turn, with home visit tracking that leader. Crimson Storm looks to move up to his outside. Even wider still, Emerald Express inches forward. Birthday Party guards the rail. Birthday Party 4 lengths from the leader. Pinedale the trailer. Midway on the turn, Get Them Justin. Get Them Justin leads 1.5 lengths. Now he's being asked to continue on, and he's holding that advantage, holding home visit at bay right now. Crimson Storm comes under pressure. Birthday Party slides through at the fence. They turn for home. Get Them Justin still is the leader. Get Them Justin digging in. Home visit drifting about. Birthday Party will tip off the rail. Final furlong for Get Them Justin. Home visit, one more try. Get Them Justin digging in. Home visit, still one final try. Get Them Justin, home visit. They hit it together. Wow, might have been home visit in the final stride. It'll take a photo to separate them. The 2 grays on the wire in the photo. Home visit, Get Them Justin.
Wow, what a finish that was. The 2 gray horses coming in first and second. That is very unusual. Look how close this was. Ooh, looked like the outside.
And in the photo, it is home visit who gets up in the final jump to deny the picture for Get Them Justin. 7 home visit the winner. Second 2 Get Them Justin. Third 3 Birthday Party. Fourth 8 Crimson Storm. 7-2-3-8 unofficially in the third.
And it indeed was the outside. Number 7 with the victory. It's always exciting to see a gray horse winning. And there was a horse in this race called Birthday Party. How about that? Birthday Party running on America's 250th birthday. And that's the one cool thing about...
Time for the mile, 1:39 and 98 100 seconds. The third race is now official.
And that's the one cool thing about horse racing is you get to see the names of all the horses. They're interesting. there's the winner. Home visit. And yeah, the rain stopped, but the track is still pretty muddy. Most likely it'll be muddy for the rest of the races. But yeah, it didn't rain for me on the 4th of July. Somehow it did at Evangeline Downs in Opelousas. Not sure how many people were there. But if it was a lot of people, that's awesome. But they don't show the crowd.
Stepping into the winner's circle is Home Visit. He is a 7-year-old Greyroan gelding started by Iron Fist out of the El Corredor mare Little Miss Protocol. Read right down the road at Coteau Grove Farms. Owned by Fleur de Lis Investments LLC of Kevin Delahousie. Trained by David T. Ray. Winning rider is Juan Pablo Vargas. $580 the win price for Home Visit. 7-2 exact at $870. A trifecta $1905. Dime Super $957. Double $1370. Again, there's a consolation in the pick 3. Winning combination $2460. Fourth on the card, Louisiana bred maiden, 3-year-olds and up. 5,000 claimers will go 1 mile. Scratch the also eligible, the 11. Overweight on 1, Sailor Mike. The rider is 6 over. Owner correction for 7. Here's a real outfit. The owner should read Jeremy Cormier. The rider is Iset. Izolpati. Poor start for Baptist Boy. It was a good start for Tom's Lucky Mo, who sets out for the lead to the inside of Prince Liam. Life's Ride came away in good order, and Sailor Mike rushes through at the fence, comes off the rail a little bit, and crowds Tom's Lucky Mo just a bit, but Sailor Mike got to the front. Tom's Lucky Mo second, Prince Liam is there third. Out wide, that is, He's a Real Outfit. Life's Ride will tuck in down along the fence. Next up is Dulce Laurafiche. Next we have One More Time, Iron Fortune, Big Roo, and after the poor start, Baptist Boy is the trailer. And they're right down the backside. Sailor Mike steps clear and leads by 4 lengths. The outside, He's a Real Outfit, moves up into second outside of Prince Liam. Tom's Lucky Mo right there down at the fence. Now he starts to edge back forward again. One More Time looks for a way through. Out wide, Dulce Laurafiche. She's 6 wide in that run to the turn. Right behind him, Life's Ride starts to get into contention. Then we have Big Roo, Iron Fortune, and Baptist Boy. Midway on the turn, Sailor Mike collared to the rail. A move from Tom's Lucky Mo. Out wide, Dulce Laurafiche comes looking for the lead, and Dulce Laurafiche with a 3-wide swoop has come to take the lead. Dulce Laurafiche comes off the turn, leads by a length. Tom's Lucky Mo tries to battle back on the fence. One more time, Life's Ride knifes through from between runners. Dulce Laurafiche is the leader with a furlong to go. Tom's Lucky Mo tries to run on at the rail, but not getting to Dulce Laurafiche. Life's Ride running on for the Miners. Dulce Laurafiche gets away in the final 100 yards. Dulce Laurafiche wins by about 5. Going to be close for second. Tom's Lucky Mo, Life's Ride, and One More Time was fourth.
And that race was won. An easy victory that time. And this race had more horses. 10 of them. But yeah, the rain stopped. It was pouring down rain in race number 1. I'm not sure if the rain came back, but we'll find out over the next 5 races.
Top 4 on the board. The winner is 8. Dulce Laurafiche. Second to the 4, Tom's Lucky Mo. Third, 6 Life's Ride. Fourth, 2, One Mo Time. Time for the mile over the slop, 1:40 and 94 100 seconds. 9-2 on the board for the 8, Dulce Laura Fish.
All right. I believe that's all I have to say. So yeah, in between races,
Fourth race now official.
I'll play some music to keep it entertaining. And yeah, so enjoy.
$11.40 the win price.
Enjoy the rest of the races from July 4th. Got a few more big videos releasing after this. The weekend after the 4th of July. So yeah, be on the lookout for those. So if I have anything else to say, I'll come back on here. If not, enjoy the rest of the Evangeline Down races from July 4th. America's 250th birthday. And I'll play some soundtracks that I have before from the American Truck Simulator live stream.
Getting set to step into the winner's circle is Dulce Laura Fish.
So we'll kind of keep it American
Dark
theme.
Beer Brown Gelding, started by Bertonico out of the Super Saver mare Dulce Puella. Louisiana by Rebecca Farms LLC. This runner is owned and trained by Matthew Lorifice. Winning rider, apprentice Javier Antonio Hernandez.
So yeah, enjoy the rest of the races as the sun's going down. We have a couple of night races. And yeah.
A4 exact at $15.80. Trifecta $20.40. Your dime super for $38.85. Double $22.40 and a pick 3 for $49.80. Fifth on the card, 3-year-olds and up. They've not won 4 or they've not won a race in the last 12 months. 5,000 claimers go 5 furlongs. Scratch the 2 and the 4. Rider change for 7 Paschetti. Make the rider Harry Hernandez. Rolling double and pick 3. Exacta trifecta is on body. Storm Sniper away sharply. Mud on my boots tries to guard the rail. Paschetti Echo down. These 4 fire into the turn with out wide Grazing Boy and Samurai's grandson. Mud on my boots tries to guard that spot on the fence and is going to do just that. Mud on my boots comes away with the lead. Storm Sniper from between. Paschetti 3 wide. It's a length and a half back to Echo Down, who got shuffled back to 4th in that run to the turn. Then it's 3 lengths back to Samurai's grandson and Grazing Boy. They move midway on the turn. Mud on my boots at the rail. Storm Sniper looks to come through from between Paschetti, and out wide is Echo Down off the turn. 4 of them line up across the track. Mud on my boots trying to dig in at the fence. Paschetti in between. And out in the center, here's Echo Down. Paschetti and Echo Down go on with it. Storm Sniper back to 3rd. Mud on my boots 4th. Echo Down in the center of the racetrack starts to get clear in the final strides. And Echo Down will do it. Storm Sniper battles back nicely for 2nd. Paschetti and Mud on my boots. Top 4 on the board. The winner is 5, Echo Down. 2nd, 3, Storm Sniper. 3rd, 7, Paschetti. 4th, 1, Mud on my boots. 5, 3, 7, 1. Unofficially in the 5th. 5 furlongs, 58, 37, 1. Fifth race has gone official. $580 the win price. Echo down. Stepping into the winner's circle, winning for the second time this season, that's Echo Down. 4-year-old Chestnut Gelding, started by Echo Town, from the Line Shaft Mare Fly Down 2. Kentucky bred owned by Gerald DeWitt, trained by Anthony Airy. Winning rider is Jensen Melanson. Exact $9, trifecta $780, dime super $315, double $1880, pick 340 $65, early pick 4 for $136.90, and in the pick 5 again the second leg pays to any runner. It paid $61.65. Sixth on the card, Off the Turf. 1 mile the distance. Allowance optional claiming company. Louisiana bred filly mare 3-year-olds up. Did not won twice other than. Izolati. Start for Viv's Wild Aces. Diva Beach also fires forward. Blessed Assurance. Out wide, Becky's Got to Have It. Mooney Pie will get a good spot right behind these leaders. Down at the rail, you'll find Lola and Rose. And Ground Control at the back. They make their way through the turn with Viv's Wild Aces on the lead. Viv's Wild Aces 3 parts of length with Diva Beach in a stalking spot right there to her outside. This pair a length and a half ahead of Mooney Pie comes away in a good spot in third. Blessed Assurance is fourth. Down at the rail, Lola and Rose. From between is Ground Control out sprinted early, and Becky's Got to Have It is the trailer. Steady tempo up front. Viv's Wild Aces a long neck advantage with Diva Beach right there in a great spot just to the outside of this leader as they move to the half-mile pole. Mooney Pie is out in the center of the track as well. Moving forward. Down at the rail, Lola and Rose. Ground Control, out wide, Blessed Assurance, and Becky's Got to Have It. It's 5 lengths front to back as they move past the 3/8 pole. Viv's Wild Aces, the leader. Diva Beach ready to strike. Mooney Pie right behind them. Lola and Rose gains some ground. Ground Control tries to put a bid together, has to cover the extra ground going wide. Becky's Got to Have It. Blessed Assurance drops out. They're off the turn. Viv's Wild Aces digging in down at the fence, and Viv's Wild Aces comes away a length advantage over Mooney Pie, who fires forward. Diva Beach did not go on. Lola and Rose down at the rail. Inside the final 16th, here is Mooney Pie, and Mooney Pie strikes the front and begins to kick clear. Mooney Pie with a strong finish gets away to win by about 4.5 in the end. Viv's Wild Aces a hold for second, and it's Lola and Rose, and Becky's Got to Have It. 4 on the board. The winner is 3 Mooney Pie. Second 2, Viv's Wild Aces. Third 1, Lola Rose. And fourth 8, Becky's Gotta Have It. 3218. 3218 unofficial. Now official. 3218 is now official. Time for the mile, a minute 38:78. Seconds. Getting set to step into the winner's circle, winning for the second straight time, that is Mooney Pie. 4-year-old chestnut filly, sired by Dialed In, out of the Heat Seeker mare, Heat Seeker Sharon. Runner is a homebred for the team of Keith Hernandez, Earl Hernandez, and John DeVille. Sam David Jr. Second on the card for Idiot Barrera. $320 the win price. Favorite. Exact 630. Trifecta 25.90. Time shoot for 35.21. Double 770 and a pick 319.55. Seventh on the card, we have starter optional claiming runner. 3-year-olds up, they've been in for a tag of $5,000 or less in 2025 or 26. So they can run for a $10,000 tag tonight. They're all in under the starter committee. We scratched the 4, 7, and 9. Rider change rate Bourbon Boss. We make runner Miziel Alvarez, Wade the Apprentice. Kicks off the late pick 3, rolling double. Exactly trifecta, superfecta. First time 8:35 is all party. Good start between from Brighter Days Ahead. Avery's Gem is in that scramble. Down at the rail, Petit Four. Out wide, Bourbon Boss. Drilling Report comes away in 5th, just 2 lengths from this early leaders. And down at the rail, trying to move through Baron of the Nile. And as they make their way to the turn, it is Petit Four who comes away with the lead. Bourbon Boss out wide, Brighter Days Ahead from between. Avery's Gem shuffled back to 4th. Baron of the Nile and Drilling Report, who was with them early, dropped back, now begins to wind up from the back of the pack. And as they make their way to the quarter pole, Petit Four and Bourbon Boss stride for stride. 3 wide, Avery's Gem comes forward. Out wide, Drilling Report underway. They've straightened away with Petit Four, the one to catch. Avery's Gem from between. Avery's Gem now up to take the lead out in the center. Both Brighter Days Ahead and Drilling Report, but it's Avery's Gem who strikes the front. 50 yards to go for Avery's Gem, and Avery's Gem is the winner. Avery's Gem, length and a half in the end. Petit Four, then it was Brighter Days Ahead. Baron of the Nile. Official top 4 on the board. The winner is 5, Avery's Gem. Second 2, Petit Four. Third 6, Brighter Days Ahead. Fourth 1, Baron of the Nile. 5, 2, 6, 1, now official. $720 the win price. Avery's Gym. This runner wins right back for the new connection. Playing for 5,000 in his most recent try. Instant dividend. Avery's Gem. 5-year-old Big Gelding, sired by gemologist of the Yanaguska mare, Cayman Colada. Louisiana by Russell Dean Louvier. Owned by Roy Savoy. Trained by Eduardo Ramirez. Assisted by Antonio Navarro. The winning rider is Harry Hernandez. 5-2 exact at 51.20. 5-2-6 try, 64.55. Your dime super is Old Bati. A little brush at the start between Perry County and Interlock Empire, but Perry County shows his speed, and he is going to clear the field with ease as they run to the turn, and Perry County in command early. Sabi comes away in second, Elian away in third. Down at the rail, that's Escape Artist. Rides the rail from fourth. And it's the trio out wide, Interlock Empire. Between is Point Proven, and the early trailer is Sonya Knows Better. So after the opening quarter mile, it is Perry County in command, and Perry County steps away to lead by 2.5 lengths as they straighten away for the backside. Sabi is second. Elian tracks from third. He's 4 lengths from this leader. Then it's a gap of 3 back to Interlock Empire. Point Proven, the defending champ, looks to move through between runners to the outside of Escape Artist with Sonya Knows Better at the tail of the field. Steady tempo for Perry County as they move past the half-mile pole, and he's still holding on to a 2-length margin with Sabi and Elian stride for stride as they move into the turn. Another gap of 3. Interlock Empire is fourth. Escape Artist, Point Proven, not handling this off-going, has not made any bid whatsoever, and Sonya Knows Better is the trailer. They make their way to the quarter pole. Perry County is still in charge. Perry County comes off the turn, leads by 1.5 lengths with Sabi down towards the inside. Elian putting a bid. Elian cuts into that margin at the furlong pole. Also trying to move on, Escape Artist has come through between runners. Interlock Empire out wide. 16th to go, but Perry County just keeps on finding, and Perry County will take the John Henry. Perry County gets his second stakes win of the year. Elian second. Escape Artist run on nicely for third. Official winner of the John Henry is Perry County. Second to the 6, Elian. Third to Escape Artist. Fourth 4, Sabi. Unofficially. Time for the mile and a 16th, 1:44. 38, 102nd. Eighth race. John Henry, now official. 420 the win price. Perry County. Getting set to step into the winner's circle, winning his second stake race of the season, it's Perry County. 4-year-old Bay Colt sired by Collected and Street Boss mare Tyrannical. Kentucky bred owned and trained by Veronica Litfin. Third on the card for jockey Ilio Barrera. Is all party. From the far outside, Jade's Wicked Doll was away well. Talk about here's Welcome to My Holiday, who fires through down towards the inside. Also away sharply was No Deductible. Down at the rail trying to punch forward is Jazzy Gal. So as they make their way to the turn, it's Welcome to My Holiday, Jazzy Gal, No Deductible. From between, Miss Make It Happen has moved up. Out wide is Jade's Wicked Doll. Then it's Cara Flash. We'll come back to talk about Stella Guitar. Magical Deal and a big gap back, not going on with it and being eased out of the race is You Think I Care. They make their way midway on the turn, through down at the fence. That is Jazzy Gal on the lead. Welcome to My Holiday a second. Here's Jade's Wicked Doll moving outside. No Deductible from between, and down at the rail is Cara Flash. They're off the top of the turn. Jazzy Gal comes away with the lead. Welcome to My Holiday tries to battle on. Jade's Wicked Doll out in the center. Cara Flash down towards the inside. Many chances with a 16th to go. And also knifing through down at the fence. Here's Stella Guitar. Stella Guitar has come through down along the rail, and Stella Guitar will pull off the 23-1 upset. Stella Guitar. Cara Flash, Jazzy Gal, Welcome to My Holiday. Top four on the board. Stella Guitar slides through down at the fence, comes through and pulls away. 8 Stella Guitar, 23-1. 5 Cara Flash was second. Third 2 Jazzy Gal, and fourth 3 Welcome to My Holiday. 8-5, 2-3 unofficial. 5.5 furlongs a minute, 6 and 61. 100 seconds. The ninth race has gone official. We have one claim out of the ninth race. That is a claim of the 3. Welcome to My Holiday. Claim for the $5,000 tag. This runner goes to James Lee Petty. Izzy Gonzalez will be the new trainer. Claim of the 3. Welcome to My Holiday. Getting set to step into the winner's circle, winning for the second consecutive time. That's Stella Guitar. Stella Guitar, a 3-year-old bay filly, started by Clear Creek Stud Stallion, Star Guitar, by the crafty friend mare Princess Perfect. Louisiana by Robcat Racing Stable LLC, owned by Mansfield Racing of Landon Jordan, trained by Brett Calhoun, assisted by Abel Martinez. The winning rider is Colby Hernandez. $49.60 win price. Exacta 120.40. Your trifecta 297.85. Dime 236.48. In the Bayou Bet 6 of them will pay you over $3,400 with a carryover now of 42.02 into next week. Late double 31.60, pick 3 84.35, the late pick 4 2.45, and the pick 5 879.20. That'll do it for the 4th of July card. If you're heading out, blowing off fireworks later, make sure you're safe. Let's keep all our fingers and toes. If you're heading inside, Infusion and Spotted Horse are open. Make your way into the casino. In the center bar, there's some live entertainment on Saturday night. There's no other place like this, so this must be the place. It's Evangeline down. We're back at it on Thursday, 5:15. Kick off the card. Hope to see you then. Good night.